I don't know if I've ever eaten ginger skin, and I don't know what it tastes like, and we're not gonna find out today. Oh, they're pretty slippery. Squeeze! There's like a umami flavor. Look it up online, it's real. Hey, my name's Josh, and here we are in Pirates Cove in Temagami, and today I'm gonna teach you how to make a trail meal that isn't on our menu, dumplings. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we are going to chop up a cabbage because we're gonna let that soak with some salt to extract some of the liquids. All right, cool. So, you know, cabbage been in your wanagan for a few days. It's kind of gross. Peel off the outer layers. These are pretty yummy. And it's good to burn all your food waste. All right, we're gonna cut up the cabbage. And there's like this core here. I'm just gonna take that out. And then I'm gonna cut it long ways first. And then I'm gonna cut it across this way. Cool, so you don't actually need so much salt. You just use like some onions, garlic, oh, ginger. All right, cool. So we are going to, we're gonna chop an onion. So the first thing you do is you wanna cut off the top, cutting the onion in half. I like to peel the first couple layers off. First, I'm gonna do some cuts horizontally. And now I'm gonna do, 10 to 12 cuts along the top. Now I'm gonna go across the onion. That's good to burn. This is good to burn. So I'm gonna grab a tablespoon of ginger, and I like to just peel it pretty quickly. And now we're gonna just do some thin slices. I'm gonna use the same technique that I use for the cabbage and the onion. I'm gonna do a cross cut here. It's gonna go in here. And the last one we're gonna put in is garlic. Cut off the ends first of both sides. And this is just how I like to peel the garlic. And then you can just kind of crush them a little bit, and then it should just fall right off. I'm gonna smash it first. And then you can chop this up really small. Put this on here. Yeah, let's go with all of it, why not? And I'm actually just gonna throw a little bit of water in these and then put them on the heat for a second. And that's just going to let the flavors blend together a little bit. Now we're gonna squeeze out our cabbage. Squeeze out the water. Now we're gonna get our onion, garlic, and ginger off of the fire. We're gonna get the Nalgene, and then we're gonna use that to smash this all together. It's so gnarly. We can set this off to the side for now. So now that we have our flour, we're gonna make our dough, and our dough is really simple. All that is gonna take is 1 part water to 2 parts flour. I'm gonna use 1.5 cups of flour, and I'm gonna use 3/4 of a cup of this warm hot water, and we're gonna make a shaggy dough. And that's actually pretty fun to say, shaggy dough. Nice. See how shaggy it is? And we're just gonna knead it. Just gonna take a little bit of time here to knead it all together. Beautiful. We're gonna cut this dough in half, and then in half again. So we have quarters. And we're gonna roll these out to about the size of your thumb. And then we're gonna cut this into 6 pieces. We're gonna roll them into a little ball, and then we're gonna roll each one of these out individually, and we're gonna put some stuffing in them. Just make a little flat circle, and then you're just gonna roll, and then take a little bit of your filling, and then you're gonna put a little bit of water around the edge of the dumpling here, and then you're gonna fold it in half and push it together. And don't worry about making them look perfect, but what you wanna do is just get a good seal on that dough. No. So now that we have our dumplings made and our water boiling, it's just as easy as putting them in the water for about a minute or so. And I'm gonna use the spatula to get them out. And that's it, they're ready to go. If they're floating, that's a good sign. That's quite good. And that's your trail dumplings. That's your trail boiled dumplings right there. You know, like after the du sauvage or something. It's perfect. Thanks for coming to Pirates Cove with me and watching me make some dumplings here. And they're pretty good, so make them sometime on trail. You can use a tent pole when you do this and like put it up next to the coals, but you really need to make sure you don't inhale because you'll suck fire up into your throat.